last episode. Last time out we did lose to Celtic. Now we have to concentrate. We're in the top 6 by just a point. It's Aberdeen are 2 points behind us and 2 points behind us. It's Johnson our place and a point behind us. But Ross County on Saturday at Batodry as we are manager reaching 87 now somehow. Guys, got a press conference ahead of this Ross County League game that we really must do well. So guys, we were on up last time out. We played against Ross County and we lost 2-1 in end. But the first meeting at Batodry of the season was. Guys, I might start the goalkeeper, but guys, in the first meeting we did win 1-0. I mean, we won comfortably. Craig Bryson's double and Cosgrove for a goal. Switching tactics. Jimmy Shackleton will probably play anyway because we need a strong 11. And I can. Yep, we'll try. The boys will try. But guys, we are going to have to get stuck into this game. The servers are still down, but who cares, guys? Full fitness for the whole team. That's pretty good. So guys, I am making a few changes today. Ojo will be dropped out for Jamie Shackleton. Good to see him in. Backman's going to be replaced by the young goalkeeper who will give his debut against Ross County because I believe we can do well with him in goal today. I don't feel that confident. Curtis Main will not be in team news. I'll involve Ferguson, Cam. No Main, obviously, so I'm going to put on the bench Greg Lee. Good to see him return and play on the bench. Maybe it comes on for constant. Who's ever watching, please subscribe if you're new around here. Let me know in the comments who you are. If you're a returning subscriber, I'll be very happy. So guys, let's get into this game against Ross County. We're just opening this game. We have to focus in. Also guys, I'm giving Cam again. It's another start in the 11 today. The young goalkeeper signed in January is making his debut over Backman today. That's really good to see the youngster make a debut. On the 22nd of February. Hopefully all the results go our way today. We need to beat Ross County. No! They're bidding up player training at the moment with Niall McGinn, Sam Cosgrove, and I can't think who that other player is. It's Ferguson, who I am going to play at Cam against Ross County and see how he does behind Cosgrove. Beautiful finish. Right guys, there's Nam again. I think the players will be out of long sleeves after this game ends. But there is Nam again warming up ahead of the game. There is Ross County. They beat us once this season. We were 1 up and then they beat us 2-1. A bit in the meeting here. We won 3-0. That's very comfortably good. Hey guys, we are ready for this game against Ross County, who we're really going to have to get stuck into. St Johnson are placed behind us and a point behind us. Medin are 2 points and up 2 places behind us, so we are only in 6 by a point. Guys, you see the players are walking out in short sleeves. Oh my god, some fans still think it's pretty cool. No, they're in short sleeves. Still pretty cold apparently. Cam again, so we're good to see him feature in the squad today. Also Ferguson's pulled back in behind Sam Cosgrove this time. We're ready at Batodry in this season. Really goodness how we will get on. No Scottish Cup anymore for us, or we weren't in European football start of the season anyway, but we've still got to concentrate in Premiership. So guys, we're giving our young goalkeeper we signed in January, the Belgian, going to give him his debut in goal today over Daniel Backman. The back four remains the same. As Lee's returned to the bench. Jimmy Shackleton's in the field. Cam again as it starts to Ferguson is back in at Cam, and up front is Sam Cosgrove, who are really to believe in over the team following last week's result against Premiership champions Celtic. But guys, we are giving the young goalkeeper his debut for the club in February. It's really good to see the youngster play. Hopefully he does better than Daniel Backman. Here is the Ross County starting lineup. It's Baxter in goal for County. Back four: Tilson, Donaldson, Morrison, Foster. In the midfield is Duplo, Vigers, Cowie and Gardine. In the front two is Ollie Shaw and Stewart for Ross County. Up against my Aberdeen team in Aberdeen. My young goalkeeper giving him his debut. See how he does as Daniel Backman is the sub-keeper today. Let's go. Considine to Matthew Kennedy. It'll be a nice victory against Ross County today. Here's Jamie Shackleton to Carl McGuinness. She's loving being in the team. No wonder St Mirren hardly started him in the starting 11. I really want to feature him this season still, since arriving to us in January. Shackleton finds Cosgrove. Down goes Cosgrove, and Cosgrove is down, but he's not going to be receiving going off. But he is injured though. We might have to replace him early on. It depends how his injury gets on. Might have to bring off Sam Cosgrove though, because of an injury problem. Side the opening 10 minutes. Here come Ross County. Here by McKenna. It's from blocked well by McKenna. That young goalkeeper really believes on Premiership debut. He Aberdeen's team in the Aberdeen team. Cosgrove's still got a wee injury. Might have to bring him on. Or offside. This young goalkeeper. Really glad to see him in the team now. Really focusing. Just come again. Hibs are 1-up against Livingston. Don't think we'll catch Hibs in third because they are miles away from us, and we are dreading our results lately. Cosgrove's injured. I get why here. That's a poor pass, and might have to just bring him off to focus on him. I think Rangers have already secured the Premiership title. Don't know if it's been confirmed yet. The young goalkeeper is glad that Long gets to take the free kick into Scott McKenna. Let's go Aberdeen. McKenna, Ferguson. Good to see that youngster make his debut for my Aberdeen team in goal. It's good to see the young goalie. He's only 19, he's Belgian though. Now it's Ferguson. Good effort, good save by Baxter. Ross County are defending pretty well against Aberdeen. There's Matthew Kennedy for Carl McGuinness. Unlucky now McGinn there. Now McGinn really believes in himself for being out on the wing. Way by McKenna for Shea Logan. Somehow he's got him forward well. Behind Sam Cosgrove. For Ferguson. Cosgrove is injured, but he can maybe shake it off. Here's Dal McGinn. That's a deep ball for Shackleton. Matthew Kennedy can't go on and win it. Down goes Matthew Kennedy, and he's really frustrated about not winning anything for Aberdeen there. Here's Cal McGuinness. Look for Ferguson. Shackleton, Cosgrove, Ferguson, out to Narmigan. Kilmarnock level at Celtic Park. That's a pretty good result of Killie do that today. And Cal McGuinness almost got it. Corner Aberdeen. Taken well in by Matthew Kennedy. Ferguson unlucky. McGinn. Now McGinn. Looking for, I think, number 6 or 7 for the season for him. And won by Andrew Considine for Carl McGuinness. Headed it down well and he kept it alive with his kick to Shackleton. Shackleton, Cosgrove, back to Jimmy Shackleton. It's now Jimmy Shackleton, deflected behind for the corner. Sam Cosgrove. Don't know, I might bring him off our time because of his injury, but I might be able to shake it off before the break. If he doesn't, I might bring him off. It's up to me though. There's Michael Gardine. Here's Gardine. Well won by Andrew Considine, who might look to move on next season. Bringing on a new left back because Greg Lee won't be the greatest. Maybe by Scott McKenna. From Ross County, unlucky McGuinness. Away by Long. And Stewart got down low to the young goalkeeper, making his Scottish Premiership debut in front of Batodri. Batodri are relying on the young goalkeeper to do well. He's keeping a clean sheet already on his Aberdeen debut, and it's Aberdeen 0, Ross County 0. The young goalkeeper is keeping a clean sheet on his debut so far. He really is doing better than kind of Backman's doing. So guys, Hibs are winning. Now going to catch them probably. Hearts are beating St Mirren. Motherwell drawing 0-0, and St Johnstone are losing 1-0 to Rangers. We should be taking kind of advantage. Well, it's really heavy drill on at Batodri today. Sam Cosgrove has not recovered from his injury, but he is staying. Oh, he's going to stay on the pitch so he can relax about it. Might have to be getting a bit of treatment after the game, though, just to secure his injury. So he's available. Logan to Shackleton. Now it's Carl McGuinness. Finds Sam Cosgrove. Through ball for Lewis Ferguson. There's Matthew Kennedy, got there before the byline. Look for Carl McGuinness in the middle. Carl McGuinness has loved every moment since joining to St Mirren. Of the chances I'm giving him all long. That's a mistake. There's Ollie Shaw. Now comes the young goalkeeper. And that is well wide. That young goalkeeper really believes in himself. Almost a 59 overall since he started 58, but it's good to see him training well at with the Dons. It's really how we have to play a lot. Lost over half an hour. Still 0-0 though. Here's Cosgrove. Still got a wee injury problem. Hope he's okay. There's Matthew Kennedy. Pass Foster. He's beaten him twice, but he couldn't beat him a third time. Off by Gardine. Shackleton. Well blocked. All won by Gardine. Ross County are going to go on the break. Cosgrove, we're not going to bring him off him, even though he's got an injury. We're going to bring off Matthew Kennedy shortly and bring on Greg Lee to see what he can do on his return to the team. On return to action. Coming out for a couple of games. He was suspended and then I dropped him out for a few matches. Here it is, Matthew Kennedy. Now here's Jimmy Shackleton. Looks for Nam again. Finds Nam again. Hibs are really cruising against Livingston. We're probably going to get fourth probably this season. Max. Ferguson. Oh, look for Carl McGuinness. Come on, long win that in there. Unlucky, but Scott McKenna. He gets it now down to Jimmy Shackleton. Now Carl McGuinness. Ferguson. Cosgrove. Oh, that's a really poor pass. No wonder he's injured. Offside, thank God. Guys, our sub now happens. Greg Leon for Matthew Kennedy. It's time to see what we can do up with the Dons. It's about time we got a result now. Here we go. Here's Considine. Looks for Greg Lee. I think Foster got a block on that. Nope, it's going to be given as a goal kick to Ross County. Shortly, guys, we're going to bring off Sam Cosgrove because of his wee injury up front. He really wants to be subbed off. He's saying to me on the touchline he wants subbed off. Probably will bring him off because I don't want him to be out for a matter of weeks. Here is Jamie Shackleton. Goes backwards to Shea Logan. Now it's Carl McGuinness. So guys, we are going to bring off Sam Cosgrove shortly, and who will come on for Louis Moult, and let's bring off Carl McGuinness shortly for Campbell. But they will come on shortly, not yet, but shortly. Here's Stewart. Oh my God, Ross County could score any chance they can take. And Ross County don't take the lead yet at the Tawdry. Our two subs coming on. Cosgrove off injured. Says he is a real big risk if he's injured. Wonder how long he'll be injured for. Probably a couple of weeks, probably. Louis Moult finds Ferguson. Looks for Greg Lee. Greg Lee for Louis Moult. Ferguson. Shackleton. It's now McGinn. Shea Logan. Oh, that was a good passing move from us. But sadly, we just couldn't score and break the deadlock against Ross County. Scott McKenna remains in the middle, marking. Oh, one by Scott McKenna for long. Now it's Logan. For Nam again. Louis Moult. Finds Ferguson. Louis Moult. Greg Lee. Blocked by the Ross County goalkeeper. Here's Andrew Considine. Louis Moult. Lost by Campbell. Two minutes of added on time. The goalkeeper, what's he coming out for? And it's full time at the Tawdry. A clean sheet on the young goalkeeper's debut. It finishes Aberdeen 0, Ross County 0. Pretty good game at the Tawdry. But guys, we should have scored at least one goal faster than. The man of the match was Scott McKenna. He really defended very, very well in that team move today. Sam Cosgrove can be injured for some weeks still. So we should take advantage because St Johnstone lost, so did St Mirren, but we're still A point clear of St Johnstone and 2 points ahead of 3 points ahead of St Mirren now. 0-0 draw. He can offer us defo more, but he's a brilliant goalkeeper today, keeping a clean sheet. Jamie Shackleton. I'm going to give him back in the team. Now, Tim. So guys, we just found out there Sam Cosgrove.
Thanks so much, Rod.
Guys, we've got some injury news, sadly to say. Guys, we'll just do this quickly. Ojo. So guys, we're given the Egyptian job, not accepting it. So guys, 3 weeks out with a sprained knee injury for Sam Cosgrove. He'll be injured until the split. So an injury for Sam Cosgrove sees him ruled out for the next 3 weeks. Do a bit of player training anyway. And Cam McGuinness, Campbell's going up again. Very proud. But guys, we're really going to have to take advantage in the next couple of results, because without Sam Cosgrove, it's going to be tricky. As we're just about to enter March, away at Kilmarnock on Wednesday night. We'll get a little bit more player training. Strip, and the young goalkeeper has gone up to a 59 overall. Good to see him training in the Aberdeen squad and really developing into a good player already. And look at that, guys. About Sam Cosgrove on Wednesday night, it will be tricky, and then Hibs on Saturday.
Trailer. That's good to get in.
So guys, 3 weeks out for Sam Cosgrove means that the first game he will miss is a trip to Kilmarnock. Up front, I'm going to give Bruce Anderson a rare start because of Cosgrove's injury problem. On the bench, we will involve Wes Burns. Actually, he's not been on the bench for quite a while in an Aberdeen shirt, but we will involve him today, and hopefully he does travel to Kilmarnock pretty well. Hopefully Bruce Anderson does well up front, because Sam Cosgrove's out for another 3 weeks. But a trip to Rugby Park without Sam Cosgrove will really be a motivation. The young goalkeeper will still playing goal, following his clean sheet against Ross County. We need to focus against Kilmarnock. Ferguson is still playing at Cam though. Ferguson on to Nam again! We might even win without Sam Cosgrove today, but he's injured, Cosgrove, so he remains in Aberdeen. He'll watch the game on the telly, no doubt. Here it is now, McGinn. Blocked. So guys, let's go away to Rugby Park here in Ayrshire. We're ready to take on Kilmarnock. Guys, we drew 0-0 with Kilmarnock early in the season here, and I think the other result, they won, I can't remember. But guys, we are ready to travel down to Ayrshire. No Sam Cosgrove because of an injury problem for him, so we have to focus in this game. They're in 9th. Guys, they're 9 points behind us. We really are staying in 6th for now, following our recent results. But guys, it's really suffering without Sam Cosgrove for this evening's game at Rugby Park. Here is the Kilmarnock starting lineup for Kilmarnock tonight. It is Badescu in goal. Number 18's in your standing on the bench. We've got 2 goalkeepers on the bench. It is Broadfoot, Finlay, DeFabro and O'Donnell. In midfield, it's Bunn, Dicker and Brophy and Burke. Why is Brophy playing in midfield? But who cares? And it's Sunga and Cameron up front. Don't know why Eamon Brophy's playing in midfield for Kilmarnock. Just surprised how he is. But guys, we're really going to be travelling here at Rugby Park. So guys, the young goalkeeper kept a clean sheet on his debut against Ross County, so he remains in stick in goal for now. The back 4 also remains the same. Midfield also is staying the same. Sam Cosgrove and Cam once again is Ferguson. Sam Cosgrove is injured for the next 3 weeks, so up front tonight is Bruce Anderson. It's good to see him start for the Dons, but Sam Cosgrove is injured for the next 3 weeks. Sam Cosgrove, so we're going to have to be out without our top goal scorer Bruce Anderson. That's a big role in the Aberdeen team for the next couple of weeks. Brophy lost by Brophy. Here's Matthew Kennedy. Bruce Anderson. Oh, that's a superb pass from Bruce Anderson. Here's Matthew Kennedy. Blocked by Stephen O'Donnell. Might be without Sam Cosgrove, but Bruce Anderson doing brilliant on a start. We need him to do well in. Here's Bruce Anderson. Sets up long. Here's Scott McKenna. Almost went down there, Carl McGuinness. It's good to see him in the Aberdeen team. Out of the Aberdeen dressing room, Bruce Anderson. It's good to see him travel in the starting lineup. Here's Al McGinn. Ferguson to Carl McGuinness, and Ferguson with the effort to save Babadescu. It's really difficult without Sam Cosgrove tonight. Motherwell are losing to Ross County, so that's a pretty decent result so far for Ross County. Doing okay now. We need them to do us a favour anyway, beat Motherwell. I know who St Johnson are playing this evening. It's really difficult for us in rainy Ayrshire. Daniel Backman's the sub-keeper for us once more. So we're giving a young goalkeeper brought in January his second start in 2 games. Here's Ferguson for Matthew Kennedy. Back to Ferguson, back to Matthew Kennedy. It's brilliant from Aberdeen. Here it is, Matthew Kennedy looking to bend one in to that far corner, but it's knocked well over. Bruce Anderson has made about 4 appearances since returning to us from his loan in January and has not scored a single goal. We didn't start tonight because Louis Moak's on the bench and Sam Cosgrove's out with a 3-week injury. That really is disappointing for the team, but the team don't need Sam Cosgrove probably. As we go, Ferguson, Shackleton, Bruce Anderson to Ferguson. Oh, Bruce Anderson beats Finlay. He beats Brophy too. But can he get across or a shot away? A good ball in. Save Babadescu. I do kind of really believe in Bruce Anderson these days. So guys, I'm thinking about it. Graham Shinnie would be an option for next season to sign again, back to Aberdeen. I know guys, what do you guys think? Graham Shinnie, I think it would be a great signing again and be back with us, and we would positively stay well in midfield. Headed just wide by Brophy. Our young goalkeeper really believes in himself in the Aberdeen squad. Ferguson. Bruce Anderson, he needs to beat Stuart Finlay. Down he goes, Bruce Anderson. He's not even complaining, but he just doesn't have the strength like Cosgrove does. Scott McKenna loses out to Burke. Here's Innes Cameron, well cut out by Carl McGuinness. For Ferguson, now Anderson. Anderson really thinks of has been tugged, and downwards Hearts and Hibs are drawing 1-1 in the Edinburgh derby. It's at Easter Road, that derby. Or it's at Easter Road or Tynecastle. And here come Kilmarnock. Decker with a shot. That young goalkeeper keeps looking to keep a clean sheet for 2 games in a row since being put in the starting lineup over Backman. He's doing a brilliant job in goal. He really amuses himself being a goalkeeper. Down goes Bunn, fell by Matthew Kennedy. Free kick Kilmarnock. No booking for Matthew Kennedy though. Taking the free kick will be Amy Brophy. Good ball in, hopefully. Stylish that is. McKenna and Logan gets it away. It's fully cleared for Carl McGuinness, who cuts inside. There's Bruce Anderson. Good stuff this is. Hopefully from the Dons. Shackleton to Ferguson. Back to Jimmy Shackleton. It is Jimmy Shackleton. Still awaiting his first Aberdeen goal. Still awaiting his first goal for Aberdeen. Jimmy Shackleton. He's been a brilliant adventure goal player. Unlucky. Taking the corner will be Andy Considine. Good ball in from Andrew Considine. Knocked away by Kilmarnock. Here's Long. Shackleton onside. Andrew Considine. We're really going to have to bemused our chances now. Bruce Anderson really can't do it all up in the zone. Well done. Almost won there by Logan. Now long it goes. As Innes Cameron looking to beat Scott McKenna, but he doesn't. Here's Logan for Jamie Shackleton. Off through ball was excellent there for Ferguson. For Bruce Anderson, who loses out to Stuart Finlay. It's really how Bruce Anderson is playing up front. He's not doing the greatest. Here's Eamon Brophy. He needs to beat the young goalkeeper to give Kelly in the lead. What a spectacular save from the youngster. He got down well. Doing brilliant in Aberdeen future career modes maybe. But guys, we have to really continue in him. This is good build up from Kilmarnock. And it's a free kick because of offside. It's Buck. It's going to be taken by Scott McKenna. And Scott McKenna fires it long. Shot. Well won by Cal McGuinness. Half time here at Rugby Park. It's Kilmarnock 0, Aberdeen 0. That young goalkeeper's doing well for us. So guys, we're drawing 0-0. St Johnstone are drawing at St Mirren, so we need to say that we need to keep that in the draw, and we need to win here. Motherwell are winning against Ross County. So St Mirren and St Johnstone are playing tonight. It's 1-1 in Paisley. We're drawing 0-0 at Kilmarnock. We need to win to remain in 6th, because if one of them win and we draw, we'll be down to 7th. I think it will probably be St Mirren who'll win that probably. I don't know what will happen. We'll have to find out at the full time. Unless goal news comes from it. There's Nam again. Deep ball in, and Matthew Kennedy got there almost for O'Donnell. Oh, it was actual Shackleton. Now here is Matthew Kennedy. His balls are actual okay. Good ball in. Cleared away by Kilmarnock. Only far as Considine. Cal McGuinness. Bruce Anderson. Look, he's still making his first goal since returning for us. He was on loan at the first part of the season. He's loving life back in the club. Well won by Logan. Celtic are cruising at Livingston. Well won by Long. Bruce Anderson. Sets up Cal McGuinness. Ferguson. It's the touches of the balls some players are making. James Cameron. Well blocked by Scott McKenna. Here's Jamie Shackleton. Sets up Matthew Kennedy. Sets up that man Cal McGuinness. He's loved every moment. I'm signing it in January from St Mirren. Unlucky. Here is Cal McGuinness for Niall McGinn. Here is Cal McGuinness. Said he was getting shoved. Who cares? Play on. Then goes Scott McKenna. Here's Andrew Considine for Niall McGinn. Ferguson. McGuinness. McGinn. Bruce Anderson beats Stuart Finlay this time. Oh, and Bruce Anderson! His first goal of the season, and it's a lovely goal. That might have got the winner. And Bruce Anderson is in because Cosgrove's injured. Scores his first Aberdeen goal. It's good to see Bruce Anderson in his first goal in the Scottish League. Bruce Anderson take a bow for his first goal of the season off the post. And guys, we're now going to bring on Campbell for Shackleton. But Bruce Anderson might have just got us all 3 points at Rugby Park. Very, very happy with the youngster. And we're really going to see what we can do and just really, really positively try and get results that will matter. Mean we have to hold on to the 3 points at Rugby Park. Let's go Aberdeen. There's Songa. Oh, well done, Scott McKenna remaining in the middle. McGuinness away. Campbell. McGinn loses it, looking for McGuinness. Well won by Niall McGinn again. Here's Campbell. Here's Ferguson. Niall McGinn makes a great run on the right wing. Here it is, Niall McGinn. Past Broadfoot. That's a not bad ball in. Way by Kilmarnock though, but Considine couldn't beat Buck. Guys, it's really warm in Scotland, just saying. Ferguson, we're going to bring him off shortly, and Louis Moult will come on. Louis Moult is loved every moment of joining us from Preston in January as well. Motherwell are cruising at Ross County after they were 1 down. We probably won't catch Motherwell or Hibs. We still have a chance for the European chances that maybe can come our way where we get positive results against Motherwell and Hibs. Play Hibs at the weekend at the Tawdry. Play Motherwell in week after that, I think, at Fir Park though. And here's Niall McGinn! Blazed over the bar by Niall McGinn. Our sub Ferguson off. Louis Moult on, you come, Louis Moult. It's good to see him travelled with the squad again. Come on Aberdeen, we have to focus. Niall McGinn, well won for Louis Moult. Matthew Kennedy finds Bruce Anderson but can't beat Broadfoot with his pass out to Niall McGinn. Now Logan, that looked a little bit nasty. And Shay Logan ends up in the book quartet with 9 minutes to play. Shay Logan is really featured in the Aberdeen squad since his injury problem at the start of the campaign. Logan couldn't do anything there. Scott McKenna time it perfectly. Well on by Scott McKenna. Kilmarnock fans complaining for a penalty kick there. Never will in doubt would that be a penalty. We're more out wide for Matthew Kennedy. This, if we score, we get the crucial 3 point defo. Well won by Stephen O'Donnell. The last stop for us will come on shortly. Guys, we're going to bring off shortly. We're going to bring off Long shortly for Devlin, who's now a 71 already. He's been brilliant in training this season. Devlin, it's brilliant to see him off. Hopefully he comes on shortly. Now we have to really get this perfectly timed. Logan away. Songa. An offside anyway. Right.
Stop the pitch, right? I'll fucking switch off it, buddy.
Right guys, back in. Run into a video.
Stop the whipping, please. I'm a bit fucking sick of it. Leave the door open. Stop when I dick
Alright, so guys, we're back. Time to bring on Long for Devlin. Devlin. Scott McKenna. O'Donnell. Oh, Considine. I thought it's just a yellow card for Andy Considine. Stay on Dicker Considine. Go through the free kick. That's well wide. Half row in the right. 2 minutes of added onside. We need to hold on. Come on, Aberdeen. Devlin. McGinn. Campbell. Looks for Matthew Kennedy. Oh, he's found Matthew Kennedy. Plays back inside. And a 1-0 win at Kilmarnock. The only goal came from Bruce Anderson with his first goal of the season. That was very good, guys, to get the 3 points at Kilmarnock. And Niall McGinn was the man of the match today, was Niall McGinn.
What you did Aberdeen against Kilmarnock for?
So guys, St Johnstone have won, but we've won anyway, so it's good to get a win here.
Some questions regarding the match.
Plenty of options without Sam Cosgrove still, because he's injured. Kind of focus on the next match. We were the stronger side, that's what I'll say.
Thanks so much, Ron.
So guys, a win, a superb 3 points at Kilmarnock. Sam Cosgrove has returned from injury apparently, but I'm not going to rule him back in yet. Scott McKenna has come to say to us, boss, I can't lie, I'm worried that you had plans to replace me. I just felt a bit threatened by the new faces that arrived at the club, coupled with the stories in the real press. Thanks for sniffing things out. You're doing great, Scott McKenna, our team captain. Guys, that's a brilliant win against Kilmarnock to really secure very top 6 hopes probably against Hibs on Saturday. Thank you. Just putting that there. After that win at Kilmarnock, guys, we have to beat Hibs at Batodry. Ferguson. Ferguson doing a bit of training. Here's Matthew Kennedy. Ferguson to Jimmy Shackleton. Ferguson back to Matthew Kennedy. Oh, good Shackleton. So guys, after this game we'll finish up the episode, but we have 3 games to go until the split goal. And we are comfortably staying in 6th at the moment. But we are ready. That goalkeeper, we have a goal, looking for his 3rd clean sheet in a row since playing in the starting lineup. The fans are expecting, really hoping for a result today against Hibs, who are 3rd. We might be able to catch Hibs as how results go, but guys, Hamilton have finally picked up a point down at the bottom, but they're miles away. They have no chance. Guys, it's the same starting 11 faced Kilmarnock away, so the young goalkeeper Munterlin is in goal. The back 4 remains the same. Andy Considine has to watch what he's doing and tackles now. Midfield staying the same. Carl McGuinness is loving playing football for us. Ferguson and Cameron, and behind him, up front ahead of him, is Russ Anderson. If Cosgrove is still out injured. Here is the Hibs starting lineup today. It is Marciano in goal. Back 4, Stevenson, McGregor, Hanlon and Gray. Helberg there. Zolak and Mallon. Scott Allen. And in the front 2, oh no, it's Doidge and McNulty. That's tricky. But guys, I believe we can do this. Against Hibs this season, we beat the 1-0 here, and then we lost 3-0 to them at Easter Road. We have to win here at Matadre if we have any chance of securing at the top 6 place in the table. Let's go. Here we go, Ferguson. Into Bruce Anderson. All trace back. Ferguson now. Out to Matthew Kennedy. This is building. Good attack from Aberdeen early on. Saved by Marciano. Wow. And here's Scott Allen. Saved well by the youngster. He's getting down really well. He loves Aberdeen Football Club. No wonder, guys, he's been training very, very well. Oh my God, a dog. Alright, here we go, guys. Here we go, Logan. Bruce Anderson. Here's Ferguson. We're not in long sleeves anymore because it is March time now. It's not cold anymore. I didn't see that result. I think it was Mirren's result though. Down Stevenson brought down Niall McGinn, and then McGinn brought him down. It's a booking for Niall McGinn though. Never touched him. And Niall McGinn ends up in the yellow card notebook because Niall McGinn cannot believe it. Here's Matthew Kennedy. Shackleton. Bruce Anderson. Sets up Lewis Ferguson. Blocked. Bruce Anderson's winner at Kilmarnock in midweek was brilliant. Sam Cosgrove will be back to the trip to Kilmarnock. That way you have to really get stuck into it, guys. For just a minute, I'm just plugging in my control. Right guys, we're back and we're ready to go. Let's go. Considine. Back to Scott McKenna. No, it's Jimmy Shackleton. Here's McNulty for Christian Doidge. Well won by Long. Now Considine. McGuinness. Here's Carl McGuinness. Finds Bruce Anderson. Now Shackleton. Unlucky for Bruce Anderson. Here's Andrew Considine. McGuinness. Shackleton for Bruce Anderson. Good turn by Ferguson. Saved well by Marciano. We're really travelling really nice at the Tawdry. The fans are really enjoying the games now. And now it's Bruce Anderson! Just over the bar from the youngster. One goal in round about, I think, 11 appearances for the club since coming back from his loan at the start of the season. Stevenson. Not filled this time by Nam again, but Logan. That's well won by Shea Logan. And it will be a throw to Hibs at Batodry. Zoliak to Lewis Stevenson. Right, guys, come on, come on. Here's Scott Allen. Oh, Jesus. Oh, Jesus. Get out of the way, Long. Well done by Kevin Long there for Anderson. Here is Lewis Ferguson. Through for Nam again. Stevenson up against him. Good ball in. Nam again. Way by Gray. It's a corner, Aberdeen. It's going to be in for Matthew Kennedy. It's not a. Oh, it's not bad actually. Bruce Anderson almost there, but well on. Shackleton heads it downwards. Well for Nam again. Back to Jamie Shackleton. Bruce Anderson back to Long. Ferguson for Bruce Anderson. Good shot, good save, Marciano. Bruce Anderson really believes in the Aberdeen squad. The guys still drawing with Aberdeen, and it's a very good game, though. So Scott Allen away. All corner to Aberdeen. It's taken well in by Matthew Kennedy towards the front post. Unlucky. Scott McKenna almost headed it down for his centre back partner. Long it goes from Aberdeen, but well won by Logan for Jamie Shackleton. Here's Matthew Kennedy. Bruce Anderson. Rangers are beating Ross County. Here's Andrew Considine, who looks for Nam again. Andrew Considine did get forward. Considine has loved his appearances playing for the club this season. Long for Considine. Well cut out by Hibs, and it's a great long ball from Aberdeen. They're on the attack here. Well won twice there by Carl McGuinness for Jimmy Shackleton. Matthew Kennedy past David Gray, hopefully. It's a free kick to, but nope. Half time, it's Aberdeen 0, Aberdeen 0. It's been all Aberdeen 0. Very good positive stuff from us. And the second half's underway. Cosgrove still out, but Cosgrove will be back next week against Motherwell in Motherwell before the home game in April before the split. Docherty on from Malin at the break. Greg Docherty on one from Rangers. Doidge up against the young goalkeeper. Well wide. That goalkeeper's played 3 appearances and looking for a 3rd straight clean sheet. He really believes being in the shutout goalie in Aberdeen colours. It's very positive from him. Shackleton plays it off for Bruce Anderson, who's really trying to stay in focused. Here's Logan. Shanam again. St Mirren are back in it at Celtic Park. That's a very good result this week for St Mirren, as we know we have to stay in 6th. Jack win at Kilmarnock in midweek. It was pretty positive. Here's Lewis Stevenson. Long away, that's a corner to Aberdeen. Who's on the line for us? It's Narm again. Blocked well by Matthew Kennedy. The former Hibernian player. George in the middle. Heads it well wide, as the young goalkeeper really believes in himself. Here we go. Constine. Shackleton. Ferguson to Bruce Anderson. Now Shackleton. The assistant referee's keeping his flag down for now. Matthew Kennedy for Shackleton. Bruce Anderson, good turn. With the shots, it's been blocked though. Stevenson. Oh, down went Nam again. He's really not happy with Lewis Stevenson today. It's a free kick. It's a corner. It's actually a throw to Aberdeen. Here we go. Nam again. McGuinness. Bruce Anderson. Through ball from Bruce Anderson to Matthew Kennedy, who was well onside there and very happy with how Bruce Anderson is loving being in the team. We're going to bring off Nam again because of his yellow card. Wes Burns, who's not been playing for a while. It's not actually played since, I think, the middle of November. He has returned to the squad. And didn't really play him because he wasn't doing the greatest, but now he's back in Aberdeen's team. It's good to see Wes Burns off the bench though. As he's only got one, he's got 1 goal at least this season, Wes Burns. Lovely Logan. Well won by Scott McKenna there. Oh my god. This is a defensive error from Hibs. Here's Ferguson. Don't want to give Wes Burns, the Welshman, too much space. Bruce Anderson calling for it. That's well done by Bruce Anderson! Blocked by Lewis Stevenson. It's a very positive stop. And we're going to bring off Bruce Anderson now, and on will come Louis Moult. So we're going to see Louis Moult on. Bruce Anderson's been okay, but Bruce Anderson's probably very, very tired. Time to bring on Louis Moult though. Going to be Shane Logan to take the corner. Good ball in from Shane Logan. Okay. Knocked away by Hibbs. That's Aberdeen's throw. Yes, it is. Alexa, shut up. Lost by Matthew Kennedy, man. Ferguson on Doherty. That looked nasty. That should be at least a red card, but it's a yellow card for Lewis Ferguson. I'm still really happy about him. Future with us. Here come Hibbs. Here's McNulty. Oh, it's just one. It's really good to see that youngster goalie keeping a clean sheet again at this rate. Shackleton finds Louis Moult. Well, won by Louis Moult there. Well, nice tackle. Burns. Knocked away by Hibbs. Oh my god, Hibbs are really doing all their best to defend. To defensive error once again by Hibernian. McGuinness. Louis Moult. Louis Moult! And Louis Moult scores! And that might be the winner! With 7 minutes to go, Louis Moult! Who joined us from Preston in January and might have his first goal for Aberdeen. And it has been awarded. It's Louis Moult, number 9. Louis Moult! Louis Moult, the former Motherwell striker, is delighted how he's got a goal there. We're going to bring Leitoff off Considine and bring on Greg Lee. It's really how Louis Moult is probably going to be definitely happy with his goal and really delighted we've got a result against Hibs at this rate. Off goes Andrew Considine anyway, on comes Greg Lee to see what he can do in the last few moments. This is another big late drama. Hibs is a massive result though. This could be our finishing season finale. Hibs are trying their best to defend and get it up the park. Unlucky Ferguson, 3 minutes of added on time. And again, Greg Doherty. For McNulty. Scott Allen couldn't do anything. Hibs have a break. On the counter attack, Scott McKenna couldn't do anything. And there can the young goalkeeper. Hibs have level things up in the 94th minute. It finishes here at Batodre. Aberdeen 1, Hibs 1. Hibs are level in the last minute of the game. They really cannot believe how they did that. Sylviak with his first goal of the season as well. It's just going to be booted long by long. And we carry up 3 points again, but a point is okay to remain in the top 6 hopes. Guys, we should have won that because we did take the lead through Louis Moult, but then we didn't win in the end. The man of match was Stevenson. Our man of match was Carl McGuinness, surprisingly. But guys, how the fuck did we... Oh, sorry guys, how the hell did we not win that? St Johnson have won 2-0 as well. I think they're ahead of us on goal difference. If we won, we probably would have stayed in 6th. Don't know what position St Johnson will be. I got a 1-0 draw at Batodre. That's football for you. 2 very strong defences, guys. We were pretty good. He's a really good player. That's what I'll say Louis Stevenson is. But guys, what position does that make us then, guys? We are in 7th, just on goal difference. We're not on track, apparently. Oh, guys, there's 3 games to go. Who does Johnson have? They have Celtic, so we can beat Motherwell, hopefully. Then we've got Livingston. They've got So we've got Motherwell, they've got Celtic. They've got Hibs away, so maybe a result for Hibs will do, and we can probably meet Motherwell. And we're away Livingston, they're home, wait, Celtic. And in that last game we play Hearts, they play Hamilton, so they'll probably win that, so we need to get better results than St Johnson. And we will finish in the top 6 at this rate. But guys, really trying to focus. We could drop down to 8 at some point, but still depends how St Mirren's results go. We'll do a bit of player training before this episode ends for today. Cal McGuinness has been removed from it again, but we're going to train him up anyway, because I really believe in the man. And training. So the young goalkeeper is going up, so is McGuinness, and so is Campbell. Campbell started a 58 rating, did Dean Campbell, and he's almost a 64. He's doing brilliant. So guys, now let's save it up for today. Thank you so much for watching.